Good morning. Make sure you give yourself an ample opportunity. I already used that. Well, no,
I'm having you put it back.
Did I use it? I did. I used my shirt, but it did a pretty good job. I was going to say, give yourself an ample opportunity to stretch. Have you done a stretch?
No.
It's a good opportunity. Just a little stretch.
I was cold this morning.
Just like a.
Did you warm the house up?
The upstairs.
Oh.
Did you do the downstairs?
No.
There's some things that are like unspoken that we haven't necessarily discussed, and I don't know if that's one that we've discussed or not.
No, we got to get used to the habit of doing it.
Don't say we.
We.
Well, don't say we, because like as soon as I get up, I turn the air up. So I do that.
See, here's the thing.
Sure.
The upstairs thermostat is different than the downstairs thermostat.
Yes.
But they're the same system.
Yes.
So if one is on heat and one is on cool, I don't know what the system does because it's only one machine that's doing it.
Yeah, it is a pain because I wake up and the thermostat is like right next to where I get up, and so it's very easy for me to be like super duper duper duper, and then I'm upstairs, like on breakfast stream days, I'm upstairs dealing with all this stuff, and Mal's the one that's downstairs taking care of like Kepler, and a lot of times Mal pours my coffee and stuff for me. So down there is where the other thermostat is. So we have to basically get you where
the habit of
like when you first, because like on other days, if I'm the one that's up and I go downstairs, it's the first thing I do when I go downstairs is hit button. But also my thought is like, I'm cold. You know what I mean? Like when I walk downstairs, I'm cold, and I think that's what makes me remember. Because I'm like, oh no, I'm cold. How do I fix this? It's the thing on the wall.
Mine is, Steven already fixed this. It'll get warm soon.
No. No.
Good morning, Raven King. Welcome.
Morning. Are you trying to say something? You're just doing this a lot.
I was eating an apple. Colin said we could put it on a timer. That's the hope. Is this is our first thermostat we've ever had that's programmable. So like we could be like Tuesdays, Thursdays.
Yeah.
We haven't.
There's really no excuse for us to not do that other than it looks kind of complicated.
It's not.
It's a bit of a pain in the butt. The UI of the thermostat is old thermostat. But we could do it. I wish it was something, because like the new thermostats, which are like all fancy, like the Nest and things like that. For one, at least they look easier to use, and then also they have connectivity with the phone.
Yeah.
But this don't. The new ones, you could probably tell Siri to do it. You could just be like, hey, every Tuesday and Thursday I want you to do this. True. And he says, you have 10 techie folk in the house this weekend. Put your brains together.
Thomas said, sorry, it's functional and doesn't have 5,000 nits and a floppy drive.
I like to keep my settings on a floppy that I insert into the thermostat. Anyway, that's a good idea, because if we did that, then it would... And also, we could make it where it starts getting warmer earlier.
Yeah, so it's warm when we actually get up.
And then it's a comfortable temperature when we get up. Thomas says, you've said the word knit, and I don't know what it means, but it's your buzzword. Would you like to go to school, Thomas, right now? Would you like me to take you to...
There.
Would you like me to take you to school? So nit is a word that is used in relation to the brightness of a display. That is nits. And to give you an idea of like relative brightness in your head for what displays are, a standard dynamic range television, so most of the televisions that you've seen in your life are 300 nits. That is standard dynamic range television, 300. A lot of computer monitors and stuff that people use, 300. However, we started making televisions brighter, which is useful for, high dynamic range, because you have to have more nits in order to show the variation in luminance for colors. But then also, like, outside, like, if you're going to show a display outside, you have to have a brighter screen, or you're not going to be able to see what's going on. So, standard dynamic range, 300. Phones now, so many nits. If you want to do, they say if you want to do like true HDR, you need 1,000. So if you have a display that hits 1,000 nits, that's true HDR. There's still many displays that hit, if they hit 600 or 800, that you're still going to get the effect of HDR. The iPhone 12 will hit, what is it? It's like 1,000 sustained, but peak 1,200. And then the new ones, the 14, I think does like 2,000 nits peak, which is wild. So like if you're outside, you can watch HDR content in the sun and still see what's going on. And nits go even, there's displays with even more. But generally, if you get a TV with 1,000, like that's a lot, and that's very good. One more thing to hit on this, because just look into the sun, and then I'll leave this topic for possibly forever. Most HDR content is rated for 1,000 nits. However, Dolby Vision is actually rated for up to 4,000 nits. It's very much like future-proofed. So at some point in the far-off future, when we have displays commercially available to the general public that hit 4,000 nits, which I guess would make your eyes just bleed, you will have the variation in luminance for Dolby Vision, which hits all 4,000. Anyway, I'm done.
Made by Relib City and Apparitions. Tiny Eddie's well-known hippo sticks.
Back to just slaughtering whatever we can find. 1,000 Bits from Darbicus, who says, "Okay, Eddie, give us something good to eat in the final countdown to Extra Life. I have faith in you." Hippo sticks. Hippos love sticks. You want blue? You want yellow? Darbicus, thank you. Do they eat hippos? We've had this conversation before. Someone somewhere eats hippos. Oh, really?
I don't know.
It doesn't seem like they would be, because they're scary. Scary animals can't be endangered. They're scary.
Trash is here.
Thank you. We got 24 months from Lost Vagabond. That's a 2. Yeah, actually, it actually does work in reverse. Generally, the scarier the animal, the more endangered. Humans. 31 months from Anise. 37 from Shay. 30 from Molad. 22 from Little Ashlina. 3 to Bits Maldo says, when I woke up this morning, everything was pitch black, and the only thing I could see was the words, "Dawn of the First Day." Not sure what that was about. Probably something to do with the moon.
It's the first day we have guests for Extra Life.
Yeah, so there is a lot. We talked about it a little bit on.
Good morning, Deb.
Oh, hey, Deb.
We're just starting.
Yeah, we're actually just starting. We're just starting to talk about that. So this morning, at 11, Lindsay gets in.
Yeah.
Sometime before noon, Dan is driving up, and then later tonight, probably not until
11 p.m.
Yeah, it's late tonight. Sometime later tonight, Chaz and Jeff arrive.
And then everyone else lives here. Well, is here.
Yes. So we will have all 10 people by the end of the day.
Today. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's exciting. Yeah, yeah. Deb, we were talking to Deb, and she actually had wanted to join us for Extra Life, and then we moved. But also, us moving was in some way a surprise to everyone, maybe even a little bit to ourselves.
Yeah.
But
it's also allowing us to have people like Alex and Hayley here. Mm-hmm. So.
It has been nice. Someone had asked if this was the first time we've seen Lindsay since she moved.
Yes.
Yes, right? That was the beginning. That was January?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, because Lindsay...
I couldn't lift things, so I know I was recovering from surgery.
Yeah. Lindsay, we spent several years living in the same place, and then Lindsay went back to Wisconsin in January. So this is the first. Yeah, this will be the first time that we've seen Lindsay in
a while. We've been holding some mail for her.
That's true. After she left, some mail arrived at her house, and she's like, "Could you go pick that up?" So we went and picked it up, and we're like, "Do you need this?" She's like, "Nah, just."
It's shoes.
She's like, "I'll just get it whenever next time I see you." So we actually.
I gave it to Hayley because Hayley's housing Lindsay.
Okay.
Because then Lindsay doesn't have to worry so much about cat allergies.
Oh yeah, it is true. So many of our friends are allergic to Kepler. We just give them allergy meds when they walk in our door.
Yeah, we just bought a Costco-sized bottle of Allegra.
It's a good plan.
The most devilish crones all desire Tiny Eddie's hamburger and brisket buns.
That was Bitch from Leave says, well, Tiny Eddie, what I thought was a bad flu was actually COVID.
Oh.
What recovery snack do you have for me? Well, first off, I'm sorry to hear that, and good vibes to you, because that's definitely not the...
As a devilish crone, I desire hamburger and brisket buns.
Are you a devilish crone?
Yes.
I was going to say, it's definitely not fun to learn that you thought you had flu, and wait, oh no. I don't know that hamburger and brisket buns will help you.
No.
They could.
No.
No, there's no medicinal qualities.
Brisket, maybe.
To the soul.
Yeah.
Certainly to the soul. Brisket helps my soul, but I don't think it's going to help COVID. Good vibes, Leaf. I hope that your recovery is swift. And again, we've had actually quite a few people, that ended up getting sick. Just in it was October, right?
Yeah.
October was the month where we had more reports from folks that had COVID and then the flu and then just sickness in general. So, what is it about October? It's all the devilish crones.
Architects are dropping their plastic gravestone to pick up Tiny Eddie's toasty tuna tarts.
Oh my goodness, the alliteration! Oh, I love that. We don't get enough Tiny Eddie alliteration. It's from Cheesehammer. Still very disappointed that I don't get a pick on the Extra Life page despite living in the house. I put the Cheesehammer's Choice up there myself. Also, I love Dad's carved pumpkin, even if I wasn't allowed to participate. Very avant-garde.
Avant-garde.
Yeah. Good catch.
Yeah, I know.
Also, avant-garde is a great name for this is a very niche business idea. Like a Halloween thing that you would walk through, but it's just pumpkin carving. We have a patron who does pumpkin carving for their workplace, and the stuff they make is freaking incredible. Yeah. It's amazing. But if you had a place like that, you could call it avant-garde. Vagabond says that's actually the name of my ska band. Anyway, toasty tuna tarts. So like a Pop-Tart, but tuna inside. What everyone wants for breakfast.
Well, couldn't you take pie dough and then put tuna on it and stick it in the toaster with some cheese on top? It's kind of like a...
Is tuna
salad, but warm.
Yeah.
already on a bread.
Yeah. It's not a thing that I want.
Tuna melt, but on a tart.
It probably wouldn't be awful. Actually, I was going to say I generally don't want savory Pop-Tarts, but that's not entirely true because for a while it wasn't Pop-Tart making them. It was, there's another company and they put like bacon, egg, and cheese in them. What are they called? I don't know.
Toaster strudel?
Is it Toaster Strudel that made the bacon, egg, and cheese ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because, yeah, I don't know if it was them or a different company, but one of the companies were doing savory ones, and they were good. I haven't had one of those specifically in many, many years. But now I kind of want one. I've never had a Hot Pocket in my life.
What?
I've never had a Hot Pocket in my entire life. Yeah. I'm willing. Like, it's not like I'm anti-Hot Pocket. I've just...
You're not missing much. Like Renee said.
H.A. Mitch says, you liar. I don't believe I'm lying. I don't believe I've had one. Did you not? No, I did not eat Hot Pockets at SCAD. You know what we did keep stocked at SCAD, which I just had this memory come back? Costco sold like 50 packs of frozen corn dogs. So we had like this huge pack of corn dogs just in the freezer at all times. And I ate a lot of corn dogs, but I don't think I've ever had a Hot Pocket. I'm familiar with the Gaffigan bit. Hot Pocket. How'd I do? That was pretty good.
That was really good.
Pretty good imitation. Hal's Nightmare. Oh, yeah, I've had my fair share of corn dogs.
I kind of wish I would have had a regular corn dog at the fair instead of what I had.
I got good news.
What?
You can buy 50 at Costco for less than the price of one at the fair.
I believe it.
It's completely true. We got 19 months from Zatuichi. 50 months from LHMS 1704. 300 bits from Sachi says, I have pumpkins of the real and foam variety. I look forward to putting a face on one and stuffing them with LED candles. Going to be a delicious Halloween. Or a rotten one. I've not accounted for chronic fatigue like a clown. Pumpkins. I hope it's a good Halloween. The one bad thing about using real pumpkins is that they do rot.
Yeah.
The
one you did is rotting a lot.
Yeah, it's probably because I left all the insides in it.
Maybe.
So that's probably why it's doing that. Will do, Deb. Hope your meetings today go well. We will see you on Saturday, and I am very excited for the event. It's going to be a good event. I need to get just like a little bit more sleep before Extra Life, and then
you got another day.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. I'm very particularly excited about Extra Life because we have more people than ever, and then also adding Wii U I think is going to be a hit.
We went out on Tuesday night because Hal left today, so we kind of had like a send-off party on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And we kept Brandon up far too late because
I feel bad, but I continually forget that Brandon has a real job at real hours. Sorry, Brandon.
So hopefully Brandon gets enough sleep.
Yeah.
Before Saturday.
But just in general, we did stay up late very specifically because of Hal.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh well, you know, Hal's gonna be leaving. We want to make sure that he has a fun time.
Yeah.
So we did.
Mm-hmm.
It was fine. It was fine. We may have went to a Waffle House
or two.
Well, we walked into a Waffle House at 4 a.m.
Or 3 Waffle Houses.
Yeah, it was a long story. The first Waffle House we went to, when we pulled up, there was nobody there.
There was. They were cleaning the floor.
Well, there was no patrons there.
Yeah, there were no customers.
And when we looked in the window, it appeared as if there was one person working, and they locked the doors and hid behind the counter. And I was like, fair. I was like, It's fair. It's 4 in the morning. You do not want to cook for 4 people. It's completely fair. And also, like, what are we gonna do? Like, as soon as you lock the door to this Waffle House, there's no way that we can get inside. Like, you've won this battle. There's plenty of other Waffle Houses to go to. So, we got in the car and went to another Waffle House. We eventually got to a Waffle House that there was more than one person working at.
Yeah.
And then we ate there. Anyway.
And the server was really intrigued by Hal.
Yes.
She was like, "Are you from London?"
He was like, I mean, no. He's like, close. That's also
yeah.
That's a very like American thing to ask too, right? Like instead of like England or the UK or anything like that, it's like very pointed, like London.
Jonathan asked, how did Hal like his first Waffle House experience? I kind of wish he was here to talk about it. He is on the way home now.
Yeah.
But we weren't sure if we actually went in the morning. It was kind of like we dreamt it all collectively.
Yeah. We did go to 3 Waffle Houses because the first one, the first one was locked. The second one, when we went, also had just one person in there, and they were, when we pulled up, they were like, it looked like they were asleep in the booth in the corner of the restaurant, and I was like, okay, because in Myrtle Beach, anytime we went to Waffle House, even in the middle of the night, like. There were other people there. There were other patrons like at the restaurant. So it was a very new idea to me for there to be these Waffle Houses around and like no one is there even in the middle of the night. So I was like, okay, all right. I was like, well, we'll find a different Waffle House. So then on
you
the
have
third,
a Waffle House mug this morning.
Yeah, I did that because I thought it'd be cute when I told the story. And then on the third Waffle House we went to, we actually had more than one person in there working. I was like, okay, let's eat there. It was funny because when we got out and got back in the car, I needed to take Josh and Hal back to their Airbnb, and I clicked on the destinations thing on CarPlay to show like the recent destinations, and it was just Waffle House, Waffle House, Waffle House, and I was like,
then the Airbnb,
yeah, and I was like,
Brandon off earlier.
I was like, oh yeah.
And it was really
I went to a bunch of Waffle
out.
Houses.
It was so foggy out Tuesday night.
It was a very interesting experience, but also
and the Waffle House was like totally silent, except for like the fan in the vent above us that was just like click, 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 click.
Yeah.
And then the frying of the hash browns.
There was no part
that
of
was
me.
Like it.
There was no part of me that was going to play Waffle House Records music.
Yeah.
At 4 a.m. because I feel like the
employees would have.
The employee
would
have. Yeah, they would definitely would have just shot us. And I think they would have been rightfully allowed to do that. I think there would have been no charges pressed because that would have been acceptable. 29 months from Grandson Brambo. 30 bits from Slick Duke, who says, interrupting. 8 months from Mizuki Celestine. 49 months from Houndflash. 300 from Valix Butterfly says, good morning. Just wanted to say how proud I am to be a part of this community and how excited I am for this weekend. Well, thank you.
I feel the same way.
That's exactly how I feel as well. The weekend has approached quickly. It feels like it was September not too long ago.
And it's hard to remember we're picking up people from the airport today.
Yeah, today. Yeah, we're not on Lindsay duty.
No.
Alex and Hayley are going to get Lindsay, but we are on Chaz and Jeff duty, which we will go pick them up.
Lindsay was
tonight.
up early. Like, her flight left, I think, Milwaukee at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So I'm sure when she gets to Alex and Hayley, she's going to nap.
That's reasonable. Yeah. We got 50 months from Danny X6. 50 months from Space Vixen Music as well. 48 months from Harold of Exius. Congrats on the 4. 21 months from Andromeda, Andy. Elfie Goldfish gifted a sub to CMN Deb. Thank you, Elfie. 32 months from Midi-Night, 32 months from Humbology, 24 months from Paranite. That's a 2. We've had a lot of near combos here. We've had 2 in a row on multiple. 26 months from Gemini 104. 500 bits from Zelda Master says, 2 more days. Just going to wish you the best of luck on this year's event, and I will certainly pop in when I can. Thank you. Tomorrow, also, as a reminder, we will be doing a test stream for anyone that's around during our normal stream time. So, come on down. It'll be great. Hopefully, by the time we go live, I will not be stressed.
Give me the bird.
I will tell you,
Hopefully.
if you want to peek behind the curtain, Steven's most stressed day is the afternoon of the test stream, because that's when I'm moving equipment and setting everything up and doing test recordings and making sure it sounds right. And that day is usually a bad one.
Yeah.
I recall very vividly, either last year or the year before, everyone being way more chill about setting things up than I was, because I was like, you don't understand, we need to get started, this is going to take a while, and everyone's like, it'll be fine. And I was like, it really takes longer than you think. And then the other problem was we had a bunch of people over at the time, and I couldn't, like, I had to do a test recording, and the only way I could play it back and hear what was going on was to move it to the Mac in upstairs, and then run upstairs and listen to it in the room and be like, okay, this is what it sounds like, and then go back downstairs and fix it. It's a fun mess. Ska.
M. Tappet says, how's Raleigh's airport? I've heard compared to Charlotte, it's kind of dinky. I mean, Charlotte's a massive airport. They have, like, their little
Charlotte
wings.
is gigantic.
Charlotte is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as big as Atlanta, but Atlanta's, like, the busiest airport in the world, besides a couple.
Yeah.
It's the busiest U.S. airport, for sure.
RDU is, like...
I mean, RDU's bigger than Myrtle Beach, so
yeah, it's... I wouldn't call it dinky, but only because I'm coming at it from the reference point of Myrtle Beach, and
Yeah.
it's bigger than Myrtle Beach, so...
Lineback says, do they do international flights from Charlotte? Charlotte, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Raleigh does too, but not as many.
Yeah.
Because we've flown into Charlotte and had to go through customs.
What up? It's your boy, Hayley. 500 bits from Danny X6 says, the only bad thing about being the first one in the office on the day my company is celebrating Halloween is that I'm sitting alone upstairs dressed like a winged Pikmin. It's a really good mental image. It's like no one else is around. You're just dressed as a winged Pikmin. That's also a good costume.
Yeah.
The MVPs
Of Pikmin 3.
of Pikmin. Yeah. They're not in Pikmin 3. They're not in Pikmin 2.
No.
Are they in Pikmin 2? Which
No.
ones are in Pikmin 2?
Not pink.
White and purple are in Pikmin 2.
Yes.
Yeah, the poison ones and the strong ones. Yeah, just 3. And then 3 added winged and rocks. And took away one? Did they take
They
away
took
one?
away poison. No. They took away purple. No?
They took away purple. No? And Bulbman. They don't need purple if they have rocks, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Except for bingo mode. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, they took a white one away too. Okay. It's been a little while. Soon, we'll be playing Pikmin 4, which is apparent. They said next year, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. It's just wild because like we get Breath of the Wild 2 and Pikmin 4 next year. Sorry, I'm not supposed to call it Breath of the Wild 2 anymore. Now I'm supposed to call it Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh yeah, that's its name.
It's just going to be Breath of the Wild 2. Sorry, Nintendo. 500 bits from Mizuki, who says, watching you two is actually making me feel a little better. COVID is kicking me in the shins.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. I hope that, I hope that watching us makes people feel just a little bit better. Mm-hmm. I don't think we can cure anybody, but if laughter is a medicine, then, you know, hopefully we give people a few CCs. I don't actually know what a CC is. The only
It's a
CCs
unit of measurement.
The only CCs I know are the pizza and the meal, and that's it. Those are the only CCs. I know that it's some sort of... That's how you measure drug injections or something, and I don't know anything about it. I feel like Noah would know. Content creator. If laughter's your medicine, call me a doctor. 300 bits from Platinum Pikachu says, I can't decide what to donate to. Oh, wait, hold on. I like how I was interrupted, but just with the Eddie music.
Eddie's napping.
Chaz angrily at the computer. Okay, I'm just gonna read the one I was reading. Reading for Platinum Pikachu says, I can't decide what to donate to during Extra Life, so I'm opting for Chaos, but I don't mean roulette. I think I'll make a number of small donations whenever it's close to the top to shake things up. I mean, that's a good strategy.
Yeah.
There's strategies, right? There's strategies for how, you want to do Extra Life. And I think that that's actually not a bad one. Some people put a lot of small donations into specific games, so they're eligible for roulette. Some people want to just affect the top standings. There's a lot of different things you can do. All right, I'm gonna just read this, Eddie, but with... Oh, nope.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Shrug. All right. 1,000 bits from Bella Bunny. The most spooky poltergeist all desire. Tiny Eddies. Copper styrofoam muffins. Oh, that's a lot of things.
Yeah, the
that'll kill
poltergeist
you.
can have them.
Spud decided to wake me up for today's breakfast stream. Tiny Eddie, give me something made out of potatoes, please. Nope.
No.
Hello, my good man. I would like one potato. Okay.
Copper styrofoam muffin. That's what you have.
It's full of copper and styrofoam. I'll eat this one day. I know I will.
I'll eat that one day. You got 5 minutes to start.
It's almost like it's not my decision to eat the muffin. If only there was some way I could eat. That would be great. It's impossible.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
never been done. Can you eat... Well, no, you can't.
No, you can't.
Styrofoam specifically is like really bad
Yeah,
if you eat it,
it
right?
is,
It's
yeah.
like not good.
It's bad.
Like copper is bad. But do not eat styrofoam.
Hayley says I'll come to your house and eat your food.
Grab your
Pro-
tinfoil cape and enjoy Tiny Eddie's aged muffin and prune bites.
That is not... What? The one on screen is not what's on my screen. Whoa,
And that wasn't even the
what?
last one.
What?
Crones will come running from the iceberg for Tiny Eddie's violet spicy thins.
That's the one that's on my screen. When it read the other one, I was like, what? Which one is that? That's not here. A brief double Eddie this morning.
Eddie's haunted.
I mean,
It's fine, Chaz says.
it is good for the season, I think. I like it. I like it. Let's keep possessed Eddie. That's the best from Aldo says, why don't we ever talk anymore, Eddie? What did I ever do to you? Well, possibly something. Because Eddie seems possessed. What was to say? Crones will come running from the iceberg. Says like the ghost of the Titanic.
They're like sirens hanging out on icebergs.
For Tiny Eddie's violet spicy thins.
Those sound good.
Made with like
Violets?
purple rice.
Violets. The flower.
But that's less edible, isn't it?
No, they're edible. People put them in salads.
Oh, really? Okay. Then, I mean, yeah, that'd be fine. It's not, like, the thing that I generally want. But you... Okay. How do you know which flowers you can eat?
History. Other people trying them.
Yeah, other people dying.
Yeah.
Like, can you eat this one? Nope. Learned a bit from Tricanthia. First of 2 alerts. First off, gonna get some good vibes. I got promoted at work and start full-time hours on Monday, and I am nervous. Yeah, good vibes. But also...
You'll do good.
But also good. I mean, getting promoted at work. That's a good thing. So yeah, I hope that goes well. Are you trying to show me...
Those are violets.
I know what a violet looks like. That's why did you need to show me what? That wasn't my concern. My concern was how do you know which flowers to eat? Because there's some flowers it's like, oh, put that on a salad. And instead you show me an image of a violet. That doesn't help me. I'm not going to go out and start eating things.
You know flowers I like?
Lilies.
Yeah, but Johnny Jump Ups are cute.
That's not real. See, this one you can show me an image. Thank you, Hayley. That's true. Anything can be edible once. Also from Tricky Anthony, it says, I'm also making a promo art for my silly hashtag to promote my Extra Life choice, which is hilariously one of Steven's choices this year. Got the weekend off and plan to stay up the entire time. What are my choices? I actually don't remember. Oh, those are cute. Those are cute flowers. One of them was, I think I put Pandora's Tower on my list. And then I put another one on my list, I don't remember what it was. Speed Zone. Speed Zone. Yeah, Speed Zone is the 8-player split-screen Wii racing game.
Perfect for Extra Life.
And I was like, what a wild concept. I just really want to experience that. And then Pandora's Tower, I've never played Pandora's Tower. I've also never played Speed Zone. I've never played Pandora's Tower, but I put it on the list specifically because it's a highly rated game that was never ported anywhere. And that's kind of a travesty, so that's why I put that on there.
Anarch says, is Speed Zone played with each person using either a Wiimote or a nunchuck?
Yes. So everyone's got a Wiimote, and someone sitting next to them is using the nunchuck, and it's just like gas and brake and steer. I have no idea how it works for people that are racing with the Wii remote, because they would have a D-pad, so that they're at just a clear disadvantage. But it's split up like the Brady Bunch, like a 3x3 grid, and then I guess the middle is the map, but it goes all the way around the outside, and it's 8-player split screen. Keep in mind that the Wii's output is like 480p, so it's going to be so small and difficult to see what's going on.
And if we play it early enough before everyone else goes to bed, we can have all 8 people, because we will have 10 for Extra Life.
How many nits? 300. 300 nits. 300 bits from M Tapid, who says, what's on the menu for Extra Life? Pizza.
Sandwich stuff.
Yeah, we actually just went.
I need to add something to our list.
We actually just went to Costco yesterday. We ran into a viewer at Costco, which was nice, especially because it was such a long-time viewer. Someone's been watching for like 10 years. So that was nice. And we picked up a bunch of things. One of the things that we picked up was muffins.
I should have gotten lettuce at Costco.
So we've got muffins, cereal, bananas, stuff for sandwiches. Mark from Vermont sent us a Domino's gift card, which was very sweet, and we'll probably use that to get pizza at some point. I don't know if we'll do that on Extra Life proper or if we'll do that for the test stream or Sunday or whatever, but I'm sure we'll have pizza. And then, of course, my mom is making a massive amount of goodies, which are currently with Dan.
Dan's on his way. He posted.
Did he say
in
that,
our Discord?
And he said that I remembered to get all of the goodies. Certainly, it would be impossible for him to leave his home and not take the 8 containers full of cookies.
Dan said, got gas and headed up there now. But he did not mention the
How
cookies.
long ago was that?
9:29.
So like 10 minutes ago. Okay. So you could just drop a message, be like, and you got all the cookies, right?
I'm gonna assume Dan did. Dan is responsible.
Dan is responsible. Also, it would be very hard to forget, like,
Yeah.
that many containers of cookies.
There were a lot.
There were.
We were sent a photo, and then we were told, I'm having fun, so I'm doing more.
Yeah.
Because your mom made everything she planned, and then she's like, I'm having too much fun, so I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Dan did not forget anything, I'm sure. But in the event that he did, I would go get them. I'd be like, this is important. Let's go pack and make sure we have them. Because we need 10 people to eat all that stuff. It's true. Eddie.
The most mummified mummies all desire Tiny Eddie's onion and peppermint badger nuggets.
Wow. Onion and peppermint might be the most vile combination I have ever heard
Please
in my
don't
life.
read it again.
1,000 bits from Colin says, hey Eddie, what food is Dan bringing with him from Myrtle Beach? Well, there's going to be the baked goods, but then Dan made a special treat. The most mummified. You probably become mummified if you eat that.
I am. Yep.
Tiny Eddie's onion and peppermint badger nuggets. Wait, badger nuggets?
Yeah, Hayley
That's-
commented about that.
That's just Bucky. Oh my God, there's a new flavor of Bucky's
Stop.
Bucky's Nuggies.
Move on.
They don't list it on the bag. They just say O and P. We got that O and P in the back. Woo! God, that does make me sick to even think about.
Yeah, stop.
500 bits from Alex Butterfly says, last night I worked our library's Trunk or Treat event. Over 1,300 people came through in 2 hours.
Wow.
We dressed our trunk as a unicorn and the kiddos were so cute. Oh, that's cool. Shout out to all the library workers. Here's my little cheers. Cheers to the library workers. That is a lot of people in a short amount of time. Like, you're averaging 10 people a minute? At least. That's quite a few folks.
You know the massive Costco sundaes? You
Yes.
get, they're like this tall and the cup is like this big.
Yes.
When we were at Costco yesterday, there was a family and the dad let the daughter carry them. She was like 5 or 6. And she had them both and they were like as tall as her head and she was carrying them. And she was so excited. It was great.
A Sunday.
She was the happiest child on the planet.
A Sunday to a child is like life-changing.
But can you imagine being that little and carrying that much ice cream? Like,
It's a lot of responsibility, too. We get 12 months from Lane Land. Congrats on the one. 47 months from I Spy a Moose. 500 bits from Bella Bunny. It just says, oh no. It's fine. It's fixed. Why it was broken for that one, who knows?
who knows?
Who knows? Eddie took a brief vacation. We get 8 months from Sage of Stars. 30 bits from Ninja. It says, I'm really hoping to get Trauma Team up for Extra Life. You get to do endoscopies.
Wow. By
Thrusting the Wiimote forward as if feeding the camera into the holes. So fun fact, and this happens almost every Extra Life, there's like a game that we have that is sealed. Our copy of Trauma Team is actually sealed. So if Trauma Team gets played, we get to open up a Wii game live on camera. Fun. It's fun to open up games from how many years ago? 15 years ago? It's fun. And we got 32 months from Mr. Squidtopus. I read all of the stuff.
You get to eat your muffin now.
Yeah, and it would have been impossible to eat it any earlier than
Yeah, it
right
is.
now. 44 minutes
Impossible.
into the stream. Yeah, because I'm the only one that can read alerts.
Yeah.
And because of that, I just have to sit
Yeah.
here in front of a muffin and let my coffee slowly get cold, right? That's the only possible reality that we could live in.
Yeah.
Love that. I love that so much. There is some art here. Let's click it and see what happens. We sweat good tonight. Let's sweat for charity. And there's a variety of games that support this hashtag. I mean, I will do a dance. It's fine.
It's where things currently stand.
Yeah, not a whole lot of change. Babysitting Mom is higher than it was.
Hayley has done a lot for Babysitting Mama.
Those turtles are going to change rapidly tomorrow
Yep.
night. But I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. I do want to play
This
Weed
is
Rabbit.
so fitting.
Oh yeah, why don't you take a long time to talk
Hayley's
about
missing
that?
skin after finishing Babysitting Mama outfit.
Why don't you take a long time to
So
talk
my
about
painting
that?
came
so
out
I
yesterday.
Can... Muffin.
That's it. I'm kidding. I'll keep talking. So the time lapse for my new painting is out, and it's based on Luigi's Mansion. I kind of took the idea of the mansion and put it in a spookier setting.
It's
So,
not spooky enough.
Yeah, I was trying to put lots of fog in.
Yeah, there's some fun.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Chaz.
It came out really good.
It did come out really good. I'm really happy with it.
Is the sale still active today, though?
That's a good question. Give me 2 seconds.
Because I know that it was it's ending. If it didn't end yesterday, it's ending today. So if it's,
The website still has the banner up.
oh, that's good.
So it's 30% off.
Yeah.
And if you're in the US and you spend over $75, you
Sounds
get
right.
free shipping. And there's
Yeah.
no codes this time. This is like the first time they've done no codes. So if you just go to an item, it should say what the price used to be and then what it is right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it'll say 30% off next to it, so.
Yeah, if you've ever wanted anything from our store, today is like the day to get it because the sale ends today and 30% off is huge. So, and now you can get a Luigi's Mansion piece if you
Yeah.
want because Mel just finished that. So, yeah. Les Stegosaurus says, "Do you find they have good Black Friday sales?"
They normally have.
They normally do
one.
something, but I don't think there's ever been anything that's been deeper than 30%.
Yeah.
I think 30% is the deepest sale I've ever seen Redbubble do.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee that they'll do that for Black Friday, so just keep that in mind. It's like you can wait till Black Friday, but it may not be as good as what's happening today.
I feel like it varies between 20 to 30. Because I have all of my saved, like, little Twitter things that I've made before, and it's been 20 before, so.
This is how far I am.
Oh, can I have a bite? Toku Newt says, what's funny is I can see Luigi's Mansion on the shelf. Somewhere here. These aren't alphabetized, so I don't know where it is. Ow. I hit my hand on the table.
You know, the fun thing about having a butt, I thought you were just going to, like, grab a piece off of it when you gotta hold it over the plate. It has crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
You could have had a bite literally at any point today.
Coulda.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We were at Costco yesterday, and we had Josh and Brandon and Hal with us. I don't remember why, but we did. And I was like, let's get muffins for Extra Life. And Steven's like, you know my mom was baking things. And I was like, yeah, but these are for breakfast. So we got muffins.
I had a conversation.
You're not wrong, Hayley. Also,
I think it was with Josh.
we got a bunch of Coke Zero, and then Brandon goes, do you think that's enough? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Because I was talking to Josh, and I was like, should we be getting muffins? And Josh is like, almost certainly not, right? And I was like, that's what I think. I was like, I'm pretty sure we should not be buying muffins there's like several hundred baked goods coming. And I brought this up to Mao, and she's like, that's different. And I was like, what? Is it? Is it different? Like, we can't possibly eat a brownie in the morning, but we can eat this. I'm just really... Hayley says, we're gonna have like actual food, right? Like a veggie platter and water? We have water.
No water.
No water. Anyway, that's a Chaz answer.
We might send someone to Costco with me or Brandon to get other things. Because we thought about getting a veggie tray and a fruit tray. But we didn't want to get them too early.
I will tell you, we have done a veggie tray in the past.
Yeah, we have.
I love veggie trays. The problem is what typically happens
Is it sits out and it doesn't...
It doesn't get eaten fast enough.
Yeah.
Is the problem. So if we have someone that's on like veggie duty...
Yeah.
To
take it out or like get people little plates from the fridge. That would be probably good.
That would be good.
Yeah.
So, bring your own veggies. That would also work.
Better than 5 gravestones in a museum, Tiny Eddie's rainforest koala sausages.
There's
1,000
4 koalas.
There's 1,000 bits from Item Crafting Live. Well, Eddie, what should they have bought? Rainforest koala sausages. I don't think those are okay.
I mean, I've never had one, so I don't know.
And
wait, you mean like ethically?
Ethically, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it is better than 5 gravestones in a museum. I'm sure there's lots of gravestones in museums.
Yeah, you can't eat a koala. Maybe, I don't know if you can. Probably
you
not.
shouldn't.
Anyway, the point is, we can eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Someone will have to be the person to... Because, like, here's what happens for me, right?
Yeah.
On Extra Life Day...
You are in stream mode.
I'm in stream mode.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in full stream mode. I'm not snacking throughout the day. I will eat once whenever there is dinner. Otherwise, I do not move from the couch, and I don't
Think about other things.
think about that sort of thing. Yeah.
Coffee.
And then the vegetable tray just sits out. I'm gonna force Steven to stand up. Well,
I mean, he'll stand up for some games.
yeah, if you want me to stand up, you have to donate towards a Wii Balance board game. That's the
Yeah.
only way. So, that's why.
We had 300 bits from Action Cat. I got a pre-cut watermelon on Monday, and I fear I'll have to get more today. I'm extra excited for Extra Life because I'm seeing my therapist for the first time in a while, an hour before EC. EC. What's EC? Are you
It's
trying to
probably EL.
You think so?
Yeah. First time out an hour before Extra Life. Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was confused with something.
It's Extra Life. Also, watermelon, great.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't fault anyone for buying pre-cut watermelon because then you don't have to own an entire watermelon.
I'm sorry too, Action Cat. I'm tired. Also.
You're good. It is the morning.
Yeah.
I typically aren't.
It's gonna be like a 3 coffee day for me.
Oh yeah. Oh Claire. Yes. Yeah. I don't mind cutting up a watermelon, but I have to. It's such a commitment to eating watermelon. It's fine if you have like 10 people around. But when it's just me and Mao, on the times we've bought the watermelon, we eat watermelon for like
days.
Yeah. And like primarily watermelon.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
We had 350 bits from Radio Dread. As much as I love this cover of Big Blue, it does make me a little upset every time I hear it because there's a hidden Rickroll in it. Thanks, Carlos and Co.
Also, Carlos's album is out.
Yeah, Carlos did an entirely independent original album, and it's phenomenal if you have not heard it.
I actually haven't heard it yet.
You haven't?
I know it's out. I haven't had enough.
I had a tiny chat with him about it.
I have not. I actually haven't heard it yet because I haven't had enough time at my computer where I've had time to listen to music. So it's on my list because all of Carlos's like non-cover stuff, all of his original stuff, I've always loved. So I'm looking forward to listening to it. I just have not had an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yet.
Everything in the new album is like super upbeat and like energizing, and it's really, really fun to listen to.
Okay. Yeah, I will listen to it and then I will send him a message about it.
Yeah.
Just have to get there.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that earlier this week because I was painting and listened to the album. Did a good job. Jam wants to know if you had time to listen to Friends to make funnies without you. And then Bella says, did you watch In Friends?
I did. I watched it Tuesday?
I don't remember.
I think it was Tuesday. I have seen it. I recorded my reaction. I will get to that, like releasing it at some point. Like I've recorded, I have not edited that video because there's way too much other stuff going on, but I did watch it. It's like Duke says, so not Sunday when you said you were going to do it. I did fall asleep on the couch for over 4 hours on Sunday. After the stream ended and everyone left, I fell asleep on the couch and I woke up and it was like late and I was like, oh, I feel very bad. So I did it Tuesday. It's done, so it's fine. Everyone.
I thought you did it Monday. Maybe you did it Tuesday. All I can remember about Tuesday is going out to eat and then going to Waffle House, so...
All of my friends are very sweet.
Yes.
That's my takeaway. My friends are very sweet, very talented, and it was very touching that they spent as much time and energy on
We sure
everything.
did spend a lot of time and energy on that video in particular.
Yes. Yes. It was just... I don't know. It's a good video. It's a good video.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the next Broken video is Broken Phone with Hal.
Yeah, Hal joined us for a Broken Phone.
And Dan already has it done and scheduled.
Cool.
Not for this Saturday, but for next Saturday. Oh my god, I ate it.
Good job. You have a Kepler asleep in your lap. We had 300 bits from Action Cat. I also took a long nap on the couch a few days ago. Couch naps are the best. I have not taken a couch nap in a while. The couch cushions tend to hurt my ears. Sometimes, though. Did you eat too big of a muffin bite? What's wrong?
It was a large bite. Those are sweet. They hurt my teeth.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
lord. I think, as of recent, that I sleep better. If I'm going to take a nap, I sleep better on the couch than in my bed.
Okay.
I don't know why. There's been times I've tried to, unless I'm like particularly tired, I can't fall asleep on in the bed in the day. I don't know why, but I can't seem to. Net Hunter says, will there be Stephen and Friends episode this Saturday or not due to Extra Life? There will not. There won't be anything on Stephen Plays other than probably some video of me that's like, hey, please go watch Extra Life. And that'll be it.
Yeah.
So, I'll be doing that. And then, I think Friday's still normal programming.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But we are doing the test stream, so don't forget about the test stream.
My full version will be out at some point. Got a bit of other stuff to do today, and then tomorrow, and then we have people here till Monday, Tuesday, so...
It's not priority.
No.
that's like the big thing, right? Is
Yeah.
like, it is not a priority to work on at this particular moment in time. There is something more pressing,
Yeah.
and that is Extra Life. But Extra Life's going to be big. It's going to be big, and it's going to be fun, and I'm really looking forward to everything. And Jacebook says, can we get some good vibes to the mod team ahead of Extra Life? Yeah. 1,000,000 good vibes for the mods who dedicate so much of their time and energy on that day specifically. It is a long event. It's a stressful event because there are so many people. Like, I don't remember like the viewership average we had last year, but it's insanely high. Like thousands and thousands on average. Not our peak, but our average. So there's a lot of people watching. We were on the front page of Twitch last year, which will be happening again this year. Mm-hmm. And there's just a lot of viewers. So like it's a very large thing, and we could not do it without the help of the mods. So thank you. Hayley says it's very stressful. So stressful I asked to be removed. But now you have a new problem. You've been removed from the screen from the mod, and now you're like
modding us.
Yeah, and now you're in front of the camera.
Modding us.
Yeah, are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want, Hayley? Because now you have to mod me in real life. That seems difficult. Now Hayley has the baby to worry about.
Vagabond says, Brandon does both, though. Sometimes when Brandon's here, he says something, and I'm like, did Chaz say that? Is Chaz speaking through Brandon?
This would be kind of how it works. Aren't you glad your IRL mod team just grew? I mean, yes. Yes, I am. So, that makes me happy. Anyway, Anise gifted a sub to Jacebook. Thank you, Anise. She's now close enough to get at your shins. The scariest phrase. It's been nice having Hayley around, but, you know, she can get to my shins, and that's been the most concerning thing of all. It is too bad Final Fantasy VI isn't on Wii.
Yeah.
Hayley, don't do that to me. How wild if, like, Hayley just suddenly crawled out from under the couch right now. I would lose it.
You would.
I would poop my pants. There would be poop in them. From the fear.
Hayley says, look under the couch.
No.
You're scared? Pull your feet up.
My feet are up. I don't even have my feet touching the rug. I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid. It's fine. Anyway, here, have these.
Nice looking ankles you got there.
Hey, bro. We watched that, actually. We just watched that video.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Was it at Alex and Hayley's?
Yeah, but Hal had not seen it, so we were like, oh, look at this. Look at this. Did we ever give Alex and Hayley keys? Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put you on speaker. I'm assuming you have something very important to say. All right, what?
I can't believe you're not looking underneath your couch when I'm very clearly under there.
If you're very clearly under there, I gotta say you're doing a really good job at keeping the ambient audio because it's coming out of the phone and not from under the couch, which is incredible.
There's motion at the front door.
Mal checked. Mal was like, what? I do.
No, I'm cleaning my house because Lindsay's coming over.
Oh yeah, she'll be there. She'll be there soon.
And I had to pick up all the baby scraps off the floor.
Tiny Eddie's baby scraps. Do you want to, in your own words, explain, like, hype up the fact that you have worked on this baby outfit?
Yeah, so you guys asked me to make the diaper for the baby.
Yeah.
So I made the diaper for the baby, and then I was like, I should make something else for the baby. And then I made a green screen diaper for the baby, and I was like, that's fine, but whatever, we're not going to use that right now. And then I was like, it is near Halloween. Maybe baby should have costume. So baby has Halloween costume that is thematically appropriate. And I drew a picture of what I was going to do, and Alex said, oh, that's cool. And then he came upstairs, and I had started on the head, and he was like, oh, that is very 3D, as he caught me sitting on the floor stuffing it full of plushie stuffing, because it's all very 3D. And then it just kind of kept growing, and I finally finished, but yeah, there's a lot. It very much deserves its own chair, and every time Alex came up to see it, it had another part on it, and it also has lots of rows of fasteners to make sure that it's sturdy enough to play with. It has snaps, it has hooks, it has Velcro, it has everything.
This baby's got hooks. Okay. I'm very excited. I mean, Babysitting Mama is currently in the top 10.
It is going to need its own chair, and I don't think it's going to fit on a billy shelf.
Thomas said, how many USB ports?
No USB ports. It does. I did have to do some creative stuff, but I did make sure to carve a hole in the back so that the Wiimote can be placed, so it can be played in its current state.
Okay.
But
incredible.
It's very good, and that's actually way more fun now because I've just been walking around the house carrying it with me.
Is it heavy?
No, I mean, it's heavier. It did, let's see. Okay, let's see. Is it the same? Is it double the weight? I mean, it's over double the weight now, but it's worth it. I'm gonna
need like a strap that goes around me, like a bandolier for my baby.
A baby Bjorn.
It's called a baby Bjorn, my dude.
Okay, yeah, that. I was thinking baby bandolier, which is, I guess, not. That's just a bandolier for a baby. Which is
bandolier full of babies.
Extremely American. Okay, well,
But anyway, everybody should donate to Babysitting Mama because it can be played with this outfit. I have worked extremely hard on it. The only people who have seen this outfit are Alex, and then last night I let Emily in on it.
Emily knows.
So
okay.
Emily got in on it last night because she called me to chat, and I was like, I need to show pictures to somebody or else I'm going to scream. And she was extremely delighted.
T-Mug Celeste says, are you going to leave it in Lindsay's room?
No, I mean, it's in there right now, but that's because I'm cleaning out Lindsay's room. The guest room is my craft room.
It's
so
going to very much be it's going to very much be a surprise to everyone, and we don't get a chance to see it until like it is time to play Babysitting Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best time to unveil it. But it's really, really soft and very squishy and very huggable. So I firmly believe that once it's out for the game, it is not going to go away.
Okay.
Like, I firmly believe that it's going to be something people are going to want to play with, which is why I spent so much time sewing it to make sure that it was sturdy, so that it could be, like, thrown around and people wouldn't have to worry about it.
So the baby is like a football.
Yeah, I mean, it's
okay.
A lot bigger than a football. A lot bigger.
It sounds like this is going to be our Extra Life mascot for this year.
Yeah.
We had,
I'm hoping. I am hoping, like, not to get too big for my baby britches, but like I did work very hard on this.
I believe it.
Yeah, you've put.
I think I've probably put in 40 to 50 hours. which, because sewing just takes forever, and then, like, I wasn't following a pattern, so I was like, oh, I'll do it like this, and then I went, oh god, that didn't work, and then, like, I finished a part and then realized I had to tear it apart because I had to reach through it, but anyway, but it's even full of Easter eggs that people will only see if for some reason it breaks.
Oh my god, what? That is the most alarming thing that you've said on the entire call. It's full of Easter eggs that you only see if it breaks. I'm like, what does that mean? Is it a pinata?
It had an empty cavity, so I put little notes for my friends, and I gave it a little heart and everything. But it's only inside of it, so we'll only see it if it breaks on stream.
This is like in Build-A-Bear, they make you put the little heart inside the bear, except this is full of just like random things. We had to fill the cavity with something.
I mean, you can't just have a hole in something and not put in fun notes for your friends.
Ooh. Anyway, this has been
a good hype session.
Yeah, I really feel like Babysitting Mama will definitely get played.
Maybe you should add that to my list of games, because I didn't really get it.
It is funny that it's currently not even on your list. It's like, yeah, if you want.
Throw it on mine, maybe. I was gonna actually comment in Extra Life, but I think I just forgot, because Lindsay's coming in a few hours, and my bathroom
is a
Steven
doesn't forget.
Yeah, well, if it's any consolation, I think the Babysitting Mom is like 1,000% going to get played.
Hopefully now after my hike session.
Oh yeah, everyone watching Breakfast Stream right now is going to want to know what on earth this thing is.
It was very thrilling to watch Alex come upstairs to check on me, and then he was like, oh god, that is so much more than I thought, and then he's like, oh my god. Like, every time he came upstairs, he just would react with more shock and smile larger as he saw this thing I was creating, this child I was bringing into the world. So this is actually my ideal child.
I can't wait.
This is my idea of what my perfect child would look like.
Well,
are these hints helping?
No, but that just makes it even more exciting. God.
It is my sweet baby, and I'll never have to send it to college. Just like you, Laika. Yeah, you'll never have to go to dog college. Good girl.
Anyway, all right. Well, we're gonna let you go so you can get back to getting things ready for Lindsay.
I gotta move all the boxes into the closet because I had to pull every single box out because I'm still actively moving. But I found all the pieces. The baby is done. I don't have too many serious injuries, and I didn't bleed all over it, so we're good.
That would have really changed the mood of the baby. The baby was just covered in blood. Okay, well, we will definitely see you tomorrow night, and we'll probably end up seeing you today, maybe.
Yeah, because like Lindsay and stuff will get here.
Yeah.
But,
dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shove boxes in a closet so that Lindsay can get to the shower.
Sounds like a plan. Okay.
Miss you guys.
Miss you too. We'll see you soon.
Bye, Hayley.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
So if this game doesn't get played,
We riot.
I mean, I think just in general there would be a sadness in the world.
Yeah.
It's very important because it's basically an incentive, right? Like there's all of this other lore and mythos now behind this, so I'm sure that it'll get played. It is in the top 10, and we'll probably talk about it. I say we. Hayley will probably talk about it during the test stream also.
Yeah.
Can't wait to babysit that baby. It's gonna be great. An anonymous gifter gifted sub to Jonathan VT. We got 33 months from Akira Dre. And 300 bits from Action Cat says, I love Hayley's energy so much. I am so excited for the baby. I don't know what to expect at all.
Yeah.
I really don't. So, I'm looking forward to it. I have no idea what to expect.
Me neither.
But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's
I have different
be
thoughts about what Hayley might have done to it, but I don't think I'm right on any of them.
Yeah, that's fair. You gotta see the baby! So anyway, we could probably start wrapping up and talk about the things that are coming up, which will be a pretty brief talk.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Mal's newest painting, Luigi's Mansion painting is out now.
There's a sale.
There is a sale. It is the biggest sale that Redbubble does, which is 30% off. That's huge. The sale ends today. So if you want something, head over to malmerch.com. You can get stuff for 30% off. And if you're in the US and you order over $75 worth of stuff, you get free shipping, which is a nice bonus also. Then there's a vlog. I have a vlog scheduled for 10:30. So there will be a vlog out in 15 minutes, which is good. I will not have vlogs caught up before Extra Life because that's impossible at this point. But the fact that we're only a week behind is not bad.
Yeah.
And maybe if I get a chance, I'll get a little bit more done.
We gotta, like, make the guest bed and...
See, that's the difference, right? Is like, all I really want to do is just like edit.
Yeah, but there's other things to do.
But we have to like, you know, like clean a floor and make a bed.
Run to the post office and the grocery store.
Put away laundry.
Yeah, we gotta put away laundry.
But like, I'm just like, I just want to edit. Some of the vlogs that have come out recently are extremely good.
So Chaz, you're saying that you want to get here, make your own bed, and then go to bed.
Chaz, this is what I try to tell her all the time. I'm like, Mal, I should really just edit these things. That's what I should do. And she's like, no, you don't edit.
He has to clean your bathroom
Don't edit at all today, and instead we'll only do this other thing. And I'm like, but what if we just don't do that, and I just work? That would be good. That would be great. We don't see eye to eye on that, but it's okay. We've made it work. Here in Bits Maldo, it says, hashtag, let's open up this baby. I am very alarmed to know that there is fun notes to Hayley's friends inside the baby.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, we won't even see them. They're just in the baby. It's very alarming. Other things, I don't know, the Quarry has been coming out. Dan actually worked really hard to get episodes of the Quarry done and scheduled so folks could enjoy that. There's been more Quarry than Pokemon, but it's only because October is spooky month.
Yeah.
And Dan wanted to, you know, try and get some of that stuff out. So that's what he's done. There's not that much Pokemon left. Like, we're definitely getting near the end of the episodes for Stephen Plays. And then that's basically it. The only other things to announce is that, you know, tomorrow night we will be doing a test stream. And then Saturday, obviously, is Extra Life. We sincerely hope that you will be joining us for at least part of Extra Life. I know that some people have things going on, but you know, we are going to be streaming for a long time, generally at least 20 hours. So hopefully you'll be able to tune in for some of it, and you know, make a donation if you're able to. And regardless, if you could just help spread the word, helps out a lot. Post the link to the event, like on your social media. Tell a friend in person. Print out a picture of Peggy and put it on the bulletin board at your office. I don't know, you know, whatever it is that you need to do to help spread the word. We can hopefully try and raise a fair bit of money for the Children's Hospital. Tell a baby. Tell your baby to see the wee baby. Yeah, these are great. Reading from Bell Bunny says, hashtag squee my baby. I loved Squee Balls. It was an alarming game, and I loved it. Yeah. Okay. Well, with that being said, I think
we're gonna go do Extra Life prep stuff.
We're gonna start getting stuff ready. Like I said, there's a vlog in 10 minutes, so check that out when it's out. Otherwise, I sincerely hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and do tune into people don't always tune into the test streams. Test streams are a lot of fun.
Yeah, they are.
Like, there are things that happen in the test streams that do not happen like an Extra Life prop. Like was it last year that I made the Smurf with the wire baseball bat and he's covered in blood and tattoos? Was that last year?
Something.
You know, so there's like a lot of
Smurf.
Yeah, Mess Smurf. Yeah, so that, you know, there's all sorts of little fun things that occur. So, you know, tune in. It's fun. There'll also be a lot of changes to the donation totals, so then you'll know what's going on. All right, that's it. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. We will see you tomorrow evening for the Extra Life test stream. And then
Saturday for Extra Life.
For Extra Life, it's finally here.